Similarly, you can make calculations for the ask price as well. This is these are called uh, cross currency codes. I'm gonna make you guys do only calculations for just average of the bid and offers, but these tend to be wider than the spreads for USD pairs. Why you're crossing two bid offer spreads? So if there is no direct markets and you want to calculate them that way, they need to be bigger than that. Otherwise, you can actually have triangular arbitrage. I mean, in my many years of trading these things, I was able to do it only once, and I made $100 on it because it's between banks. Sometimes you catch somebody being very generous, especially with their cross code, and you basically catch and make just a few dollars. They don't live too long. This is so-called triangular arbitrage. But they're just interested in the cross currency. For example, suppose I wanted New Zealand uh, SEC rate. I want to know what's the value of one New Zealand dollar in terms of Swedish krona. I'm just going to use the bid rates. If you're not actually trading in the market, it doesn't matter too much. If this was a graduate class, we would have spent some time on it. Maybe 57, 58, 57. Remember, New Zealand, Australian, Euro, and British pound are exceptions. They're quoted as value of that currency in US dollars. And on the other hand, USD SEC, which is the bid here. What was it? 955.61. So how do I go about doing it? New Zealand won. First, I need to convert that into US dollars. Well, that's easy. And then I need to convert that into SEC. Well, that's since the quotation is value of US dollars in Swedish kroner, I need to flip that to convert. Actually, no. In this case, I don't have to. So that's what gave me. This one is relatively straightforward. So one New Zealand dollar is equal to 5.5970 Swedish kroner, or 100 New Zealand dollar is equal to 559.70 Swedish kroners. Let's use another one. Suppose I want this. So how we would go about that? We already know the New Zealand rate. Remember, Swiss franc is in the regular quotation. 80.45. All right. So I'm going to start with CHF1. How much is that equal to in US dollar terms? How would I calculate it? Remember, the price I have is value of 1 US dollar in Swiss. So if I want value of 1 Swiss in US, what do I need to do? Flip. Yeah. Typically, you put the symbol to the beginning, but 1 over 0.8045, 1,243,00808. Now I need to convert that into New Zealand dollars. Well, that rate is 0.5857, but that's value of 1 New Zealand in US, right? So to convert my dollar into New Zealand, again, I need to flip it. I'm going to basically say that's equal to 2.1223 approximately. So 1 Swiss franc would buy you that much New Zealand. No, I don't think that number is correct. Yeah, it is correct. Yeah, 2.1223, not 1 point. Right? Again, with different combinations, you use the exact same. For example, let's say I was interested in Euro Indian rupee. I mean, I think there's a rate for that, but basically, I'm going to first convert it into dollars and multiply that with, all right? So which are 116.46. That is INR 87,502. I don't think I did it correctly. Oh, you're not telling me that I'm an idiot. My fat fingers. 101,905. So €1 would get you roughly 101.9 rupees. By the way, that's a lot of money in India. I've never been to India myself, but I've been to Pakistan back late 90s. And I think the exchange rate was around 50s those days. I don't know what it is now. Let's see if we have PKR here. No, but you can find out what it is now, roughly. Oh, 285.